You've tried to budget before and it failed. You felt restricted, you slipped up, and you quit. But the problem was never you, it was the method. Today you'll build a budget that actually sticks. A real budget isn't a financial prison. It's a plan that tells your money where to go, so you stop wondering where it went. Done right, it gives you more freedom and less stress, not less fun. So let's build yours. Time to reframe this completely. A budget is simply a plan for your income before you spend it. Every dollar gets a job in advance, whether that job is rent, food, fun, savings, or paying off debt. You're the boss assigning the work. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Most people spend first and hope something is left to save. A budgeter decides on purpose, in advance, where the money goes. That single switch from reacting to planning is the whole game. Step 1. Figure out your true monthly income, the actual money that lands in your account after taxes. This is your take-home pay, the real number you have to work with. Always budget with what you actually receive, not your gross salary. If your income changes month to month, like with gig or freelance work, use a conservative low estimate based on your recent average. Plan around a lean month, and a good month becomes a happy bonus instead of a budgeting disaster. Step 2. Track your spending to see where your money actually goes. For 1 month, write down or use an app to capture every expense. Most people are genuinely shocked when they see the real numbers for the first time. Separate your spending into 2 buckets. Needs or essentials you cannot skip: housing, food, utilities, transportation, and minimum debt payments. Wants are the nice-to-haves: dining out, subscriptions, entertainment, and shopping. This split reveals exactly where your money is really going. Step 3. Choose a budgeting style that fits you. There's no single right one. Let me give you the 3 most popular, so you can pick the one you'll actually stick with. Simplicity beats perfection every single time. Style 1. The 50-30-20 rule. You put 50% of your take-home pay toward needs, 30% toward wants, and 20% toward savings and debt. It's simple, flexible, and perfect for beginners who want easy guardrails. Style 2. Zero-based budgeting. Here, you assign every single dollar a job until your income minus your expenses equals exactly 0. Not 0 in your account, but 0 unassigned. It gives you maximum control and awareness of every dollar. Style 3. The envelope or jar system. You divide cash or digital categories into envelopes for each spending area. When an envelope is empty, you stop spending in that category. It's incredibly powerful for people who overspend on wants. Now, the most important rule of all, no matter which style you choose, pay yourself first. Before you spend on anything fun, automatically move money to savings and investments the moment your paycheck arrives. Treat saving like your most important bill. This flips the broken formula. Instead of save whatever is left over, which is usually nothing, you save first and spend what remains. Automate the transfer so it happens without willpower. This one habit quietly builds more wealth than any other. Now a pro move most budgets miss: sinking funds. These are small monthly savings for big irregular expenses you know are coming, like car repairs, holidays, or insurance bills. You save a little each month so they never blow up your budget. This is why most budgets fall apart. Not the daily coffee, but the surprise $800 car repair you didn't plan for. Sinking funds turn those budget-busting emergencies into expenses you calmly already saved for. Genius and simple. Now let's make sure it lasts. The biggest reason budgets fail is being too strict, like a crash diet. If you leave 0 room for fun, you'll rebel and quit. Always budget some guilt-free spending money. Realistic beats perfect. Review your budget briefly once a week, just 5 or 10 minutes, to see how you're doing and adjust. A budget is a living plan, not a stone tablet. The more you check in gently, the more naturally it becomes second nature. Let's make it concrete with the 50-30-20 rule. Imagine your take-home pay is $3,000 a month. 50%, that's $1,500, goes to your needs like rent, groceries, and utilities. That's your essentials covered. Then 30%, $900, goes to wants like dining out, hobbies, and subscriptions. And the final 20%, $600, goes straight to savings, investing, and extra debt payments. Simple, balanced, and surprisingly freeing once it's running. If your numbers don't fit, don't start by cutting tiny pleasures. Attack the big 3 instead: housing, transportation, and food. These 3 usually eat the most income, so trimming them even a little frees up far more than skipping coffee. For housing, the rule of thumb is to keep it under about 30% of your income. For transport, a reliable used car can save you a fortune over a fancy new one. For food, cooking at home a few more nights a week quietly saves hundreds. Now the powerful part. Cut one big expense once, and you save every single month automatically, with no ongoing willpower. Renegotiating rent or ditching a car payment beats 100 small sacrifices because the savings happen on autopilot forever. Let me steer you clear of traps. Mistake 1. Making your budget so strict it's impossible to follow. A budget you abandon in week 2 helps nobody. Build in some fun and breathing room so you can actually stick with it long term. Mistake 2. Forgetting irregular expenses, then watching one surprise bill destroy the whole month. Use sinking funds for anything you know is coming but doesn't hit every month. Plan for the predictable surprises, because they always come. Mistake 3. Giving up after one bad month. Everyone overspends sometimes. A single slip doesn't mean failure. The people who win are simply the ones who start fresh next month instead of quitting. Progress, not perfection, builds wealth. Let's lock it in. A budget is a plan that gives every dollar a job before you spend it. Start by finding your real take-home income, then track your spending and split it into needs and wants. Pick a style you'll stick with, whether 50-30-20, zero-based, or envelopes. Always pay yourself first and automate it. Build sinking funds for big irregular costs, leave room for fun, and review weekly. That's a budget that lasts. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about control. It's the tool that turns your income into the life you actually want. Build yours this week, keep it simple and realistic, and watch how fast your stress drops and your savings grow. If this finally made budgeting click, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who keeps struggling to stick to a budget. What should we break down next? Tell me in the comments.